Welcome, Never-Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I prepared a Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of revolved triangle pose. The message is about remembering the blessings you've been given. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button for today's playlist all together right now. Then you're going to come with me right to the top of your mat, just with your feet the distance of your hips. So you might take a glance down at your feet. Pull your toes up, flare them out, set them back down, pop your heels up, and in your mind's eye, you're going north to south and east to west with a solid platform. Then stack everything up. So you've got your ankles, your knees, your hips. Just lift your heart, knit your ribs in, but pull your shoulders back and down. Lift your chin just a touch, and then take your middle finger and index finger and just push it back about an inch. Roll your shoulder blades back and see how tall you can stand. Just let your arms come alongside your body and then close your eyes. So you probably feel a little body swaying. Just start today by taking a nice deep breath in. Fill your chest, fill your lungs, fill your diaphragm up with your breath. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. Cap it off and make an audible exhale out your mouth. Now with this same posture, collect your hands at heart center. So your thumbs are going to go right at your sternum, your breastbone. And then pull your chin towards your chest. So now you're going to round down with the rounding of the back of your neck. And today we are going to practice remembering the good. So should you have a personal intention, maybe there's someone or something you'd like to dedicate your practice towards today, just go ahead and make that wish, that prayer, that single-minded intention right now. Once you have it, open your eyes up, lift your chin, elevate your arms, and then create goalposts as you imagine sliding your hands down, panes of glass, with your fingers spread wide, your heart lifted, and then capture one forearm with each hand behind your body. So you're going to just pull apart your forearms. Take that tall posture stance and dip your right ear to your right shoulder. Now keep pulling apart your forearms and see if you can really activate a stretch on the left side of your neck, because your right ear is heading towards your right shoulder. Now drop your chin to your chest and see if you can experience still pulling apart the forearms behind your back, widening your collarbone and stretching the back side of your neck out. Now lift up to neutral and then take that dip up and over to the left. So left ear toward left shoulder, right shoulder blade draws down, and you just breathe into that stretch. Now release the connection of your hands as you lace them together, Kali Mudra style. Index fingers go long behind your body. Retract your shoulders. Look up as you stretch your neck for a nice expansion of the throat chakra. Now, hands on waist, knees bend, hips go back, fold at the waist as you cascade down to a forward fold. But this time you're going to heel toe your feet all the way to the width of your mat. Let the crown of your head hang and take a forward and back rock. So you might want to go all the way back on your heels, picking up your toes. And then you might want to rock forward onto the balls of your feet, even picking up your heels and bending your knees. So really work the feet. Drawing back as you dig in, flare the toes out, rocking forward, popping the heels, bending the knees, staying in the fold the whole time. But start that shift. Back and forth. Then you're going to hold up in the center, capturing one hand on each bicep as you hang into the posture called ragdoll. And ignite a very gentle sway. So ragdolls, they just hang out. There's no strain, no stress. Let any kind of tension that could possibly collect in your face just kind of soften. And then create just kind of like a figure 8 wave. Now hold up in the center, and anything that could be troubling you, any style of worry, any doubt, any angst, see if you could just allow it to spill right out from in between your ears onto your mat. And then draw a yes, moving your head back and forth just to signify the awareness that you are exactly where you belong today. There is no coincidence that you unrolled your mat and showed up. Now, release that style of your arms, bend your knees and put your hands right on your thighs. Now, pull your navel into your spine so your knees are still bent and you're in cat style seated. Now, retract your shoulders and send your heart through the gateway of your arms. Just like that. Now, do it again. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, pull your heart right through the gateway of your arms. No strain in the neck, softness in the eyes and face. Round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, almost an arch as you retract. Now, let the head hang down, round and roll all the way up to unravel the spine. Just let your arms dangle. Then you're going to heel toe your feet all the way together. Sweep your arms out and up on the breath in. Exhale on the breath out as you hinge, bend, and fold. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold back down, root to rise again. Feel the strength of your body as you collect your hands at heart center, standing super tall. Inhale, arms lift, part the heavens, hinge, bend, and fold, cascade back down. Take a halfway lift. This time, step back right into downward facing dog. So right leg's gonna step, and left leg's gonna join. And then you're gonna take a little time here to pedal through your feet. You're gonna press your heels back behind your second and third toe. Yeah, really stretch out the back side of your body, then pop your heels up. You're gonna shift your shoulders over the wrists, bend your knees and let them hover. Land your knees on your mat, pivot the left foot off the mat, left hand stays down, right arm comes up and overhead. Now, maybe you want to lift your right leg up for quarter moon. Maybe you want to sweep back for a connection of the right hand to the right foot for a Chapasana variation. Now, whatever you've done, carry the right shin forward, let the right foot step. Bring both hands to the right femur bone. Dip the left hip down. See if you can visualize your center of gravity drawing down. As you lift your heart up, reach your arms out and up. Breathe in. Right hand reaches down, left arm up and over for a side bend. Now reverse it. Left hand, mine goes right off the mat. Circle the right arm up and take that gaze under the right arm. Now rock back to runner's stretch. Dig the right heel in, take the left hand down and twist open to the right as the right arm lifts. Slip your finger pads behind the right ear and then cross right elbow towards left. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, open up and take the right arm up and overhead. Frame the right foot, pop the left kneecap up as you tuck the left toes under and come to modified revolved lunge. Now look back at the left foot, windmill your arms around and come right into warrior two. Breathe. Flip the right palm for peace. And then windmill your hands down. Just step your body into high plank pose. From your high plank, either lower your knees or lower from plank as you come all the way onto your belly. Lifting the heart into cobra. Tucking your toes under, rocking your hips up and back into down dog. Find a little pressing of the heels back. You might even want to shift your hips so you can lengthen your side bodies, just side to side. And then as you stabilize your dog, elevate both your heels up as you lift the heels, hugging your ankle bones in toward the center. Hover your knees on down over the mat. Land your knees, pivot the right foot off the mat. This time, right hand stays down, left leg goes long, left arm up and overhead. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you come to quarter moon. Maybe you connect left hand, left foot for that Chapasana connection. So Brian Tracy, what he says is always give without remembering and always receive without forgetting. Now draw that left shin in. You're going to step it forward as the left foot comes in front of your mat, both hands on the left femur bone, point the right toes, dip the hips. Now as you hug the left foot toward the right knee, elevate your arms up, breathe in. And then you're going to take that dip up and over to the left. So left hand down, right arm up and over. So it should be a nice side body stretch. If you can gaze up and under that right arm, tuck the right shoulder blade in. Now reverse it. Right hand down, left arm up and over. Keep the hips drawing toward the earth. So this time you're really stretching the right hip flexor. Now come back to the center and dig the left heel in for runner's stretch. Right hand stays down, left arm lifts up. So you're going to stack your shoulders and then fingertips on the left hand behind your left ear. Exhale, cross over, left elbow to right. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, dive across. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, take that dive. Inhale, open back up. Let the left arm come up and then overhead. Plant the left foot and come to modified revolved lunge. Now with that windmill style, root down the outer edge of the right foot. Come to second warrior with your left foot in front. Beautiful. Flip the left palm for peace. And then windmill your hands down. Come to high plankasana. Lower all the way to your mat. Point your toes on the rise up. Maybe it's up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. And then dive up and back, down dog. Now pop both your heels up again. Bend your knees and land right on your knees and turn your hands east and west. Now circle your hips around. Now in this circular motion, you might find a little cat on the backside when you circle around. And let your head, if it serves you, roll around your neck. No rush, no hurry, and then reverse that direction. So we're going to forget about what we give. Doesn't mean we're not about the give, because we live to give. But what we're going to remember is receiving, just counting those blessings, knowing that as we count our blessings, we just find that attitude of gratitude taking us to a new altitude. If we're having any time of discouragement or worry or a lot of things going on that are troublesome in the world, just continue to remember the good. Now tuck your toes under, walk your hands back to your thighs at the back of the mat. Now you're going to sweep out and up to lift up off your hips, off your heels, and you're going to take your hands right onto your hips. Now just take your head and roll it around. Now you might feel some snap, crackle, pops in the neck, but just super slow head rolls. And then reverse the direction. Now hold up in the center and look over to the right, keeping your hips square and your shoulder blades drawing down. Now look over to the left. Now do that a couple of times, right and left. So you're going to go right and left, just shifting your gaze, getting a little more mobility each time in the neck area. Then this time, hold up in the center, tip your right ear to your right shoulder, but I want you to slide your right hand down towards the mat. Now, when we shift, pull the right arm up, elbow lifts, left hand slides down, left ear, left shoulder. Now do it again. Lift that elbow up to the sky, dip the right fingertips down, and then keep that going side to side. Right elbow lifts, then left. Get that mobility into the neck. We hold so much tension in our neck that we are not even aware of. During the day, when you've got so many things going on, or even when you're sleeping, a lot of times it can be subconscious. So make this side-to-side movement now just a touch quicker. Not a rush, just a touch side to side. Then sweep your arms out and up on the inhale. Tee your arms on top like we've done before and lace your hands behind your back as you slide them down the back side of your body. Open your front body and look up. Now release that connection, hands and knees. Go chin, chest, belly, slither right on down. Either cobra or up dog, but this time hold. Just hold and maybe even move your hips a little side to side. Then tuck your toes under, rock your hips up and back into down dog. Now walk your feet in about 6 inches and bring them together. We're gonna pop our heels up on the inhale. On the exhale, let your knees go wide and let your hips go towards your heels. Now look at your hands. Visualize your feet landing right outside your pinky fingers. So hop up there to Malasana. Yes. Now step back down dog. Now we know what we're doing and where we're going. So shorten up that dog and we're going to see if we can capture just a little mid-air flight, a little lift, a little drafting. Pop your heels up on the inhale. On the exhale, bend your knees. Step, float, fly to Malasana at the top of your mat. Ooh, nice. Now rise up, stand tall, but stay standing. Hook your thumbs, expand your front body as it opens up. Heel toe your feet all the way together. At the top of your mat, steady your gaze and elevate the right leg up into crane. Now sweep your wings back. Right leg extends back and go right into high lunge, crescent lunge. From your crescent lunge, go into the second warrior. From your second warrior, back of the house, side angle. So right forearm, right femur bone, left arm up and overhead. Now stand tall, stargazer right in the center. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Second warrior, front of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Now straighten the left leg, reach up and back. Windmill your hands down and come right into revolved triangle. So right hand down, left arm lifts. Now as you plant the left hand, bend the left knee, shoot the left leg back, high plank. Lower all the way down from your high plank. Rise and open your heart up. Exhale, dive up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your feet in a little bit. And we're going to do the other side. Elevate your heels up. Breathe in. On the out breath, breathe out. Step, hop, float, fly into Malasana at the top of your mat. From that yoga squat, lift out of your inner thighs and rise up to stand. Hook your thumbs, open the front body. Hands collect at heart center. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Lift your left leg up at the top of the house. Brush and sweep your beautiful wings back as you bend the right leg. Come into that high crescent lunge. Open it up, warrior two. Side angle, back of the house. Pivot the left foot to the back of the house. Root down through the outer edge of the right. Left forearm, left femur bone. Right arm up and over. Turn that into stargazer. Heels in, toes out. Gaze shifts high. Back to the front. Warrior two. Flip the right palm for peace. Straighten the right leg. Reach up and back. And then windmill your hands down right into revolved triangle. Left hand down. Right arm lifts. Breathe. Now frame the right foot, shoot the right foot back, high plank, lower down to your mat. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, down dog. Now we're gonna pick up the pace just a touch. So walk your feet in. We're gonna do the same series of moves. One breath, one move. Here we go. Elevate your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Step, float, fly to Malasana, top of the house, yoga squat. Inhale, rise up, stay standing, open up. Exhale, heel toe your feet together, standing at the top of the house. Inhale, right leg up. Kick it back as you sweep your wings. Step back, crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two. Turn it into side angle, back of the house. Right forearm, right femur bone, left arm up and over. Turn that into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the left palm, peace. Straighten the left leg, reach up and back. Windmill your arms down. Revolve triangle. You might have to adjust your feet just a touch. Softness in the left front leg. Root down through the outer edge of the right. Land the left hand down, shoot the left leg back. Three-legged high plank. Lower down, left leg joins the right. Rise your heart up. Exhale, dive your hips up and back. Down dog. Walk your feet in just about 6 inches and hold. Smooth out the cadence of your breath. Now, right here in this shorter down dog, we're going to take flight. Elevate your heels up on the in-breath. On the out breath, hips toward heels, knees go wide like a lily on a launch pad. Step, float, fly, Malasana, top of the house. Inhale, rise up, hook your thumbs, open the front body. Stay standing, heel toe your feet together. You've got this. Lift the right leg up. We want to help others because we genuinely care. Sweep the right leg back, not for recognition or rewards. Step back, crescent lunge, breathe in. Open up, warrior two, breathe out. Side angle posture, back of the house. Full out expression is right hand outside the right leg, left arm up and over. Turn it into stargazer, right in the center of your mat. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg, reach up and back to reverse your triangle. And as you tip down, find revolved Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Plant the left hand, shoot the left leg back. Three-legged dog, three-legged high plank, lower down, rise up, exhale up and back. Downward facing dog, walk your feet in, bring them together. Hold right here. I want you to pause. There is so much power in pause. Taking time, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, to slow the roll in your mind. Let your breath help assist. Here we go. We're going someplace we haven't been. Elevate your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, knees go wide, breathe out. Step, hop, float, fly, Malasana, top of the house. Smile as you rise up and feel the strength of your body. Open up to this day. Heel toe your feet all the way together, top of the house. Left leg lifts. Crane, steady your gaze, draw your shoulders down and back. Sweep your wings back as the left leg goes back. Step back, high crescent lunge as you land on your own tracks of train. Warrior two. Side angle, back of the house, left forearm, left femur bone, right arm up and overhead. Come around, stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Find your way to second warrior, front of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Straighten the right leg, reach up and back. Now, smooth and graceful and steady. Windmill around for revolved triangle. Maybe left hand is outside the right leg, maybe it crosses over. Now this time, float up to the top of the house with both feet, left leg joining the right. Come to Utkatasana, chair pose. Now reach your arms forward, tailbone back, come all the way down onto your mat. Bottoms down, legs up for high boat. What would a summer day be without a little high boat? Almost summer, lower down to hover. Come back up. Now, inhale, exhale, move it out. Inhale, exhale, activate your core. So tips for giving without remembering. Focus on helping others because we genuinely care. Not for rewards or recognitions. Hold your high boat. Plant your feet, width of your hips. Hands go back behind your body. Thumbs in, pinky fingers out. Feet down, hips down, hands down. Rise your hips up, reverse tabletop. Now lower your hips down. Collect your feet together for butterfly. Inch your hips back. Walk your hands forward. Now, from your butterfly, capture the outsides of your legs. Pull them in. Roll back on your back. As your legs go up and overhead into plow, come back up. Butterfly. Walk your hands forward. So it's a rock and roll back and forth. Thighs draw in, navel comes in, you're in a little ball. Roll onto your back, legs up and overhead. Come back to butterfly. Two more. Draw in, roll up and back. No rush, no hurry. Last butterfly. This time, stay with your legs up and overhead. Super slow, unravel, and let your legs stay lifted, but your head is laying down, your hands are down, your hips are down, and your legs are straight up. This is called Viparita Karani, aka legs up the wall pose. Now as you bend your legs and capture the backs of your hamstrings, let your thighs go wider than your ribs and just roll around on your back. Now if you prefer to lace your hands together, so be it, and roll around in a circle, letting your feet roll around your ankles, and then reversing that direction. Now I want you to go ahead and create a rock and roll back and forth. Now this rock and roll is going to come all the way to Malasana when you're ready at the top of your mat. Now, either stay right here and lift out of the inner thighs or come right into crow pose, Kakasana. You choose, you decide. All meet back in Malasana. And then rise up, stand tall, open your front body. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Find tree. So stand on the right leg, pull the left sole of your foot in, maybe to the right sole of your foot in, maybe to the left inner thigh. Could be the calf, could be the top of the left shin. Stable and steady. Now take your hands, if you can, lace them behind your back and pick the right leg up for crane. Now kick the right leg back and let your hands be released for that spirit dive. Step back, crescent lunge. This time hinge at the waist and wring it out with a twist. Right upper arm outside the left front thigh. Maybe you want to open, stacking the arms. Maybe you want to bind. Then come up and around warrior two. Turn your warrior two into side angle, back of the house. Right hand outside the right leg, left arm up and over. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg as you reach way up and back. And then windmill yourself into revolved triangle. Right hand outside the left leg, breathe. Maybe the inside. Plant your hand, shoot your left leg back, three-legged high plank. Lower all the way or partial, left leg joins the right. Rock your hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Walk your feet in about 6 inches. Pop your heels up on the in-breath. As you bend your knees, you're going to launch into Malasana, top of the mat. From your Malasana, rise up, hook your thumbs, open your front body. Heel toe your feet together, tree on the opposite side. Right foot stays planted, left leg comes in. Hands to heart center. Shoulder blades down your backside, knit your ribs in, pick your chin up. Lace said hands behind your back. Slide them down. Your shoulders retract as you pick the left leg up. Sweep it back. Release your hands for wings. Step back, high crescent lunge. Hinge at the waist as you take that left upper arm on the outside of the right front thigh to twist. Breathe. Up and around, second warrior. Right in to side angle, back of the house. Maybe modified, maybe full out. Rise up, heels in, toes out, stargazer. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Straighten the right leg up. Reach up and back as you reverse your triangle. And then smooth and steady. Revolve, Utthita Trikonasana, triangle posture. Plant your hands down. Shoot your right leg back. Lower down to your mat. Now stay down. Stay down on your mat, prone. Tee your arms out. Bend the right leg. Bend the right arm and propel yourself up and over to open the front body. Maybe you catch right hand and foot as you let your heart lift. Then back onto your back. You're going to go ahead and land prone, bend the left leg, bend the left arm, and propel yourself up and over onto the right hip, maybe catching right hand in right foot in that Shavasana connection, and then just holding. Now, super slowly, come back around. Let your right arm reach overhead and just propel yourself up and on to your back. Now, once you land on your back, take your feet, your knees are bent to the width of your mat. Arms have options. They can either be palms facing up, knees bent. You could tee your arms like goalposts. And now very slowly, make that rinse, right and left. Let this rinse be similar to windshield wipers wiping clear your view. Sometimes it's our own perspective that needs a little purifying and cleansing. So not worrying about the future or what's to come, just staying right here in the now and remembering the good, remembering the receiving, the gifts and the blessings you've been given, truly giving honor to those things we've been blessed with. Count our blessings. And when I count mine, I count you twice. Now let your knees rinse over to the right and let them stay. Take your gaze up and over to the left. Now, as you come back to the center, rinse your knees left, shift your gaze over to the right, and just hold. Yeah, sometimes it's the power that we experience in the pause. Then when you shift back onto your back, find happy baby. So you're going to capture the outside edges of your feet. Maybe it's the outside edges of your legs. If you want to open up one leg at a time for a little half a happy baby, that's always an option. If you want to upavista, straddle, just find movement side to side that serves you today. Maybe for you today, it's better to stay still. And when you're ready, release your happy baby as you hug your right shin in, left leg goes long. Just wrap a twist. Either goalpost the right arm and shift your gaze over to the right as you twist to the left with the right leg. And then create that mobility, that flexibility on the opposite side. Right leg long, left leg bent. Wrap it across your body. back to the center. Slide your hands alongside your body. Slide your legs out long and slip right into our final posture, Shavasana. There is nothing left to do, just to breathe and bask. Now bring your awareness to your forehead. See if you could remove any tension, any straining around the eyes or the forehead or the cheekbones. Just soften the muscles in your face, your jaw, your tongue, your neck, your shoulders. And then I invite you to turn the video off if it would serve you to stay in this posture 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes today. I know we will reconnect again. Or if you're coming with me, just bring that movement back to your fingers, back to your toes, shifting over onto your side into that fetal position. Just pausing, just remembering the good. God has given us the ability to live, to move, to breathe, and to share our blessings as we remember those blessings very vividly as we focus on them, those blessings that we have received. Now help yourself back up into a comfortable, easy seat. And from this seat, we're going to sweep our Surya Hasta Sun hands out and up to the sky, to the heavens, carrying and sealing the blessings we've been given right into our heart, along with our purpose for today's practice. Let that clarity, let that peace, let that power of pause help us remember the blessings we've been given and help us count those blessings, keeping our focus on the good. As you raise up your head, sitting up tall, sip your breath in, 1 Om to home. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.